Please.
First of all, before I ask my question, wanted to express gratitude to you, Sadhguru, and to all the beautiful people around this room. I've been exercising.
We are not in a room. They all heard it.
In this space. For several years, I've been exercising every 2 days in my basement and listening to the news and disco music and mellow music and whatever I could, and I got so tired of it that about 6 months ago I began sort of just researching any kind of inspiration I could find, and I happened upon your videos, and I've been consistently every single time listening to your videos, and I find them to be…
Am I making you fit? Huh?
You're making me fit. You absolutely are. I feel relaxed, and at the same time an intensive feeling inside that I'm able to actually perform better. So I want to thank you for that. The question I had, and it makes a lot of sense to me, and I live that way, that one can't control the exterior 100%. In many cases we can barely control it, but what we can control is the inside and the inner engineering. But the question I had for you is, what's your perspective on diagnoses of bipolar disorder? And in that context, what's your perspective on medicating individuals who are diagnosed at least with severe bipolar disorder?
See, psychological ailments, like physiological ailments, could have or does have a chemical basis to it. It could start from the chemistry and manifest in the body, or it could go further. It could start in your energy system, become a chemical process, and then become a physiological process. Or it could be other way round. You're doing certain physical things, for lack of example, I'm saying you're smoking all the time, it's a physical thing you're doing. Because of this, slowly your chemistry changed. Because of that, slowly your energetic body also did. I'm saying either it could be happening from that end or from this end. So if it's happening from this end, that is you're smoking, and then chemistry, and then energy, and then physiologically you're getting ruined in some way, then it's very simple to correct the actions. Already damage might have happened, for that also there are ways to do things. But if it is coming from the other direction, it's much more complex. Asking individual people who are unwell to handle it all by themselves without any kind of chemical support may be very difficult. It's like I'm talking about soil, wherever I go, all the urban activists say, Sadhguru, why are you not asking for ban on fertilizer, ban the pesticide, weedicide, herbicide? The thing is, you have no clue. You think fixing your kitchen garden is a solution. You fixing your kitchen garden is very cute, but it's not a solution to feed 8 billion people. If you take away herbicides, weedicides, all sides except suicide, our food production will come down to 25% of what it is right now. That's death. Just people living in cities who have no clue what is what, simply say, do organic farming, do regenerative farming. Everybody's talking big. I was in LA and everybody's saying, Sadhguru, you must come and see this farm, this is the best regenerative farm, you should see the miracles they're doing, all this. I said, okay, how large is it? I want to see. They said, it's 8 acres. Then I said, I'm not coming. 8 acres is not going to feed 8 billion people. I understand. For your fancy, you can make this area into a fabulously rich farm. Can you do it to the world? That's a question. That needs a totally different approach. So first thing we must decide is, are we doing something for our satisfaction or do we want to find a solution? This goes for psychological ailments also and physiological ailments also. I'm keeping you exercising in the morning. Well, all you have to do to get sick is don't do anything, just sit here. Just do this for 3 months, you will be sick with something. Hello? Just 3 months, it'll do it. Yes or no? So similarly, you're doing things habitually, compulsively with your mind, which you yourself may not understand why you're damaging the process of your mind. So we can correct those things, but still it is like trying to do agriculture in a organic way, just like that, is not going to help. If you increase the organic content, slowly use of fertilizer will go down. Right now if you pull it out, you will cause disaster. The same goes for using chemicals in the physical body, because your body is nothing different from the soil that we walk upon. It's the same thing. Can you suddenly pull out all chemicals? Can we just ban all pharmaceuticals? Because there's a whole lot of conspiracy people going on. Close down all the pharmaceutical industry. It is a scam, it is this, it is that. It's okay, we can do that, it's just that a lot of us will be dead. If that's okay, it's fine actually. So, whether it's physiological ailments or psychological ailments, don't talk in terms of this versus that. You must get healthy somehow. It's a brief amount of life. If you have to soak yourself in chemicals, do it. If you can do it without it, it's great, but somewhere in between there is a way. But it is also true that we are too eager to diagnose people with this and that today. See, nobody is a perfect human being, everybody is some kind of a freak, isn't it? Hello? So, comparing yourself as the perfect normal, everybody here needs a treatment. Don't go like that, that's not how life is made. It's all right, different people are differently made. Has it become damaging to their own lives and lives around them? That's the only question for me. If they're crazy and they're happy, let them be, what's my problem? Hello? If they're insanely happy, what is my problem? Let them be. Are they damaging their lives? Are they damaging lives around them? That's the only question, right? If they're damaging themselves or others, then whatever has to be done has to be done. You can't tell them, come and meditate. Somebody who's going crazy in his head, ask him to close his eyes and meditate, he'll completely go nuts. Yes, he needs probably a transition, and transition may happen in this life, may not happen for many, because we have handled thousands and thousands of people. Well, a whole lot of people recover very well, but there are some simply no, because see, insanity is a certain luxury. If everybody attends to you, it's actually quite nice to be insane. Why do you think all the teenage kids are acting little insane? Because somebody is feeding them, somebody is taking care of them. The moment some responsibility comes, they fix themselves, right? Whole lot of them. But if everybody is taking care of you, insanity is a nice luxury to have. You can throw yourself around, go into your fit, throw things around. It's all nice actually. If somebody is cleaning up behind you, if you have to clean it up yourself, suddenly you become different. So, this luxury, are they enjoying that luxury or not? We must check. It's not the same treatment for every human being. What I have seen by, addressing so many of them close quarters is, the biggest problem in treating such people is you don't know when they're acting up, when they're really gone. It's so hard to make that judgment. This moment they're acting crazy, they're actually doing it. At that time, if you mollycoddle them, they get encouraged. So you go a little hard on them. Next time they're really helplessly gone. If you're hard on them, that'll break them. It's a very, very difficult thing. It's not easy to simply say, this is it. Because human mind is complex. They themselves do not know when they're doing it, when it's happening. This is true even in normal life, isn't it so? When you're actually throwing a fit or when a fit is happening to you, So first and foremost thing is people understand, even if I'm helplessly ill, it's my responsibility. Whether I'm well or ill, it's my responsibility. Maybe I can't fix it right now, it's all right. But still, it's my responsibility, this has to come. The moment you think I'm crazy because of you, there's no solution for me. So, it is not this versus that because it's a very complex and very painful issue. Very painful. It's far more painful than any cancer, I'm telling you. Psychological problems. The suffering is much, much deeper than whatever else can happen on the body.
Thank you very much. Save soil. I'm here 100% for you.